weekend, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Yankees. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Yeah, that's fouled off. And it's even up.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire's zone shapes up today.
Swing and a miss. And they count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Judge flashes the leather on the running catch. Lau at the plate. Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Popped up. Chisholm hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. On the ground to third. Over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge will hit next. Splits the plate. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Ground ball up the middle. Lau throws to first in time. Judge out on the play. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Gone. A massive home run. And the Rays take the lead. It's 1-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No ball.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Comes up empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just He's having a hard time catching up.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Bill. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Fastball is outside.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Back in the Bronx, and here is Cody Bellinger. Bradley back to work. Swing and a miss. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 1 out now.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Stanton swings, crushes one, out to left, going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind is kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Austin Wells in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. A sliding stop, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that plate. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off. Cole, 34-year-old vet, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
On the ground, out to short. Handles, throws to first. Rays retired in order. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
So Goldie strikes out here.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch game right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side. Back in the Bronx as we go to the top of the 4th. And now it's Brandon Lau. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
0-2.
That one not close, and that's ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. That's inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So digging in, Junior Caminero. First time up, he grounded to third. Swinging a foul straight back. Outside low, ball 1. Nobody out, runner at first. Cole a check to first.
He's safe.
Fouled off down the right side. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's one down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. And it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
One down. Danny Jansen now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Singy 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
Next offering is outside.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It's a bomb. That one felt good. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
2 down. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Strike 2.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Always we know. Just some things we should.
Back for more from the Bronx. John Chambie and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Anthony Volpe. And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up. For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. It's Aaron Judge now. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Fastball for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Now, Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
DeLuca now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Back to the top of the lineup, Yandy Diaz. Next to hit for the Rays. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Movement in the Yankees pen. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Stroman getting loose as well. Just missed. One out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the fifth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. And that one missing low. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Up the middle, Volpe. Tosses to first. Lau out on the play. And that is that. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Stanton now. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Strike.
Hard hit, right side. Takes it himself. Out. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. So up next,
now
Austin Wells.
The catcher, Austin Wells.
Just missed. Fastball for a strike. And the count even at 1. Hot shot to third. Over to Diaz. Out. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back in New York, top 6. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. And there's a ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jake Cousins getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton also throwing. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Next to hit, Josh Lowe. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Leiter, the 6-foot righty, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Line drive. Come on.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives, and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. And it's fouled away. hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now the DH, Jonathan Aranda, 1 for 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Dominguez makes the grab on the run. So no run. Bottom of the 6th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Bradley ready to fire now.
Ball. 1-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
He's out.
Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. And they'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Volpe in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is outside. Next offering is fouled back.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The throw into second, and he's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
That misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Jazz goes down on strikes. 1 left for the Yankees. It's 5-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Cousins.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
He swings and fouls one off. And a rope into center field, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The left fielder.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, left field, down the line. And it stays fair. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And now the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and misses. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Swings through that.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Strike three. Got him swinging. And that is a big first out.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with two strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
2 on, 1 out. Fouled off. He was late. And he grounds one to the right side, but it kicks foul. One down, runners at second and third. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Wow.
And stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lau. On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first. Lau out on the play. Bottom of the 7th. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-1.
And that one off the outside edge. Right through there for a strike. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. 1 down. There comes Cody Bellinger. And a foul ball. 1 down. Base is empty. And strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
That one inside, and that's ball 1. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Stanton stands in now and watches strike 1. That one ripped, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Yanks held in check. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Ready to begin the 8th. And now it's going to be Junior Caminero. Cousins back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
No ball.
1-1.
1 strike. Ball, no.
And
Ball
downstairs.
2.
Nice grab. Throws from his knees. And he'll be safe at first. Man at first, nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Slides, but it gets by him. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Danny Jansen to hit here. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
One ball,
Good
one strike.
late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Jonathan Aranda, 1 for 3.
Aranda.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back now in the Bronx. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells.
Wells.
Just missed.
1-0. That's foul.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Over to Diaz, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. That smash towards center. And the inning is over. Totally dominant on the
Pitching for the Yankees.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Ian Hamilton.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Out. A great play deep in the hole. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. That one fouled off. Hamilton, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Tim Hill, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Stroman, a right-hander, loosening up as well.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ripped to third and caught.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the 9th inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to Goldie. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Volpe batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a swing and a miss.
No ball.
The Rays leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Chisholm, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here comes Aaron Judge. Check swing, called strike.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Judge is down on strikes.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.